Hello, my sign name as shown is Libby Lael. I'll be continuing with the introduction from my book, following up from my previous video. Still a few broke through. Several emperors and rulers were known to have deaf slaves who gained favor through pantomime. Their silence was no flaw. Deaf ears kept their secrets safe and preserved the sultan's dignity, but those stories were rare. Deafness carried deep stigma, and communication was a constant struggle. Without a standardized sign language, deaf Romans relied on gestures, drawings, or family members to get by. It wasn't until the 1500s that things began to shift. Pedro Ponce de León, a Spanish Benedictine monk, developed a manual alphabet to teach deaf students to read and write, marking the beginning of formal deaf education. His work planted the seed. What a horrible Christian he was. 2 centuries later, Charles-Michel de León, a French priest often called the father of sign language, built on that foundation. In the 1750s, he opened the world's first free public school for deaf children in Paris. He didn't invent sign language he learned from his students, observing their homemade signs and gestures. But he systematized what he saw, creating a one-handed manual alphabet, also known as fingerspelling, to teach reading, writing, and even some spoken words. De León's work laid the foundation for French Sign Language, which would later shape American Sign Language when Laurent Clerc brought it across the Atlantic. From Roman exclusion to revolutionary education, the arc of deaf history bent slowly, but it bent toward language and in turn restored dignity. What a horrible Christian he was. Toodles.